A reading from the letter to the Hebrews. Since the law is no more than a reflection of these realities, and no finished picture of them, it is quite incapable of bringing the worshippers to perfection with the same sacrifices repeatedly offered year after year. Otherwise the offering of them would have stopped, because the worshippers, when they had been purified once, would have no awareness of sins. Instead of that, the sins are recalled year after year in the sacrifices. Bull's blood and goat's blood are useless for taking away sins, and this is what he said on coming into the world. You, who wanted no sacrifice or oblation, prepared a body for me. You took no pleasure in holocausts or sacrifices for sin. Then I said, just as I was commanded in the scroll of the book, God, here I am coming to obey your will. Notice that he says first, you did not want what the law lays down as the things to be offered, that is, the sacrifices, the oblations, the holocausts, and the sacrifices for sin, and you took no pleasure in them. And then he says, here I am coming to obey your will. He is abolishing the first sort to replace it with the second. And this will was for us to be made holy by the offering of his body made once and for all by Jesus Christ. The Word of the Lord. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Mark. The mother and brothers of Jesus arrived, and standing outside, sent in a message asking for him. A crowd was sitting round him at the time the message was passed to him, your mother and brothers and sisters are outside asking for you. He replied, Who are my mother and my brothers? And looking round at those sitting in a circle about him, he said, Here are my mother and my brothers. Anyone who does the will of God, that person is my brother and sister and mother. The Gospel of the Lord.